Hey guys, so today we are going to be looking at this model BC301. It's a smart automatic battery charger. It's going to come in a box like this. Different ways you can open it. For me, I just use my utility knife to slowly cut it across there. So we're going to see what it looks like, how they wrapped it, and things like that. So when it comes open, make sure you close your knife before you set it down. It's going to have styrofoam all around it. It has your user manual. It has a warning to avoid danger. Keep this bag away from babies. So the unit itself is going to come out like this. They did a really good job of keeping it inside. So it's wrapped very well as far as all that goes. It's nice and snug in there. Here is your charger pieces. So if you pull them out, it makes it a little easier because, like I said, it is snug. It weighs about, let's say, 5 to 10 pounds. So it's made fairly heavy duty. So we'll put this away. We want our bag off of it. It's just tied in a knot. And then it slides off the back. So your unit, like I said, it's 5 to 10 pounds. That's it. So here's what we have. You have your power button, your power cord, right here. And then you have your positive and negative terminal cables. So on the back, if you look here, there is a fuse that will go in here. So sometimes if it trips and goes out, you may have to replace the fuse. This is to keep from burning the unit up. Because you see you have a fan here that keeps it cooled. And there's also a reset here. So what probably will happen here first, it should trip it. And you have to reset this before it will blow the fuse. But for safety precautions, they have them both. So if something happens, this quits working, first check your reset. The second thing you do is check your fuse. When you look at the front, see it's set up automatic. You have a fast charge and a slow charge. Fast charge should do it quicker, but the slow charge will do a better job in my experiences before. So it tells you whether or not you can do it in smart mode, needs repaired, automatic off, maintain, winter and all weather. It shows you different kind of batteries that it will do: car, motorcycle, boat, and mower. So it also does mowers. So it does 12 and 24 volt. It's the BC301. It's made by Andeman.
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 Right here it tells you on the front it does do 12 and 24 volt. Let's do a quick specification through here. Just gives you safety precautions, how to do it. Step 1, you put your battery down. Step 2, plug it in. Step 3, you choose whether you want fast or slow. Step 4, you will choose your mode, and 5, it starts charging, and it should automatically, it says it's a smart one, so it automatically shuts off when it's done. And then here on back, it gives you different things that could be needing done on here. As far as all that difference, see your battery capacity on slow is 3 hours, 4 hours for a 24 volt, 25 amp, 5 hours, 7 hours, 70, 6.5, 12, 9. So it just gives you the different ways that you can charge it. Like I said, in my experience, the slow charge tends to last longer. I'm not sure what the difference is, because we've dealt with these before, different brand though, so that could change everything. Brands do make a difference. It's got a nice little handle on the top to carry it, and it swivels each way. So when you're done, you just set it down so that that doesn't get caught. So I actually do have a dead battery. We're gonna put the dead battery on this, and we're gonna test it out. So hey guys, we are out in our garage currently. So you see we have a battery that's dead. We actually just changed this out. So I'm going to see whether or not this battery has anything left, any life left in it. So I'm going to charge it up, see what we have. Of course, your positive and your negative, I have them covered. So you may make sure you hook this up correctly first. So we're going to go over this unit. This will be our back. We've already reviewed that. So here is our plug. We are actually going to plug this in here in a second. I have my cords tangled. So I'm going to take my black to my black. Also says negative right there. There's a negative and a positive. So you're going to do black to black, red to red. Make sure you have it on there nice and tight. You don't want this to come off. They do have plastic guards on here to make sure that there's no sparks or anything like that. Then we are going to plug this in, and the unit comes on right there. See, I have 0%. This battery is completely dead. This is actually the battery that came in my car. It's over 6 years old. I don't know if the battery's good or if it's completely shot. So we're going to charge it, see how well it does, charge it up, see how long it takes. So for this instance, we're going to put it on the fast charge. You hear it kick on, and it's starting the charge process. It's going through telling you what it's doing, and it's starting to do its process. It's at 91%. I hear the fan kick on right away. Do not be concerned, because the fan is what keeps this unit cool. So this will probably take a little bit, and then we will come back and see how well it did, or if this battery has any life left in it. And we'll let this unit do its job. So while this is charging, there's a few things we want to go over. If you've seen it when it come on, it said 95% here. That shows you it's charging at 95% on the one that when we had the unit outside. It also tells you your current and the voltage that it was charging at. So as it's charging, you see these numbers on here. We just wanted you to see what they meant. One is your current, one is your voltage, and one is the percentage that it's charging at. Also, do not submerge this unit in water. You will ruin it. And it's electrical, so you definitely don't want to get it wet while you're working on it. And then the last thing we want to go over is these few codes here. So if you see what each one does, smart, the charger automatically charges the battery with the normal charging program. Repair, in repair mode, it's an advanced battery recovery mode for repairing and storing dead, old, idle, stratified, and sulfated batteries. The repair program adds the normal battery program to it. So each one of these programs, it goes in there to full detail to tell you what it does. The auto shut off, the battery is fully charged. This is at 95%. Take 1 hour from 95 to 100. The charger will automatically shut off. Fan will stop working. So this is all in your manual. We just want to go over a few key features of it. You can read all these for yourselves. We just want to give you a heads up on all these things. So we are back. This has been charging. It finally just shut off. What you're going to see is when this is running, notice this moves at what percentage it's charging at. You'll see your voltage that it has, 12.2 right now. And this current will tell you what current is going into it to charge it. So when you originally put it on, I don't remember if you guys saw, it said 0%. The battery was completely dead. It had nothing. So when we had it charged for a long time. Well, not a long time, but it charged for however long it charged, a few hours. And it finally charged the battery back up to 89%. So the battery was not, I didn't know if the battery was old and just not any good anymore. The battery is still good. Still has 89%. So this battery is ready to go back in a car when I need it. Right now I don't need it because I bought a new one thinking this battery was bad. But it did charge back out. You can put a voltmeter on it. It's got good voltage. So it's ready to go back in the car. So now I have a spare battery because both my Hyundais take the same battery and I have a spare. This came in really handy. Hey guys, we are back to do our final wrap up and review. So if you watch the video all the way through, you're going to notice that in the beginning, I put a battery on there. It had zero charge, nothing. I knew it was no good because it wouldn't even start. It wouldn't even turn on my radio for my car. It was the original battery in my car. So I knew I needed a new battery. I bought a new battery, but I kept the old one. I didn't turn it into core charge. So I had it in the garage. So when this came, it was a perfect opportunity to check this out. Worst case, I had a bad battery. So when you first put it on, you're going to notice there are two numbers in here. They're both going to be moving, and there's going to be a percentage number. When you first put it on, it's going to tell you what the battery is at. My battery said 0. You'll see it on the video. It does move. You'll watch that move. When that started moving, that's because it started telling you what percentage it's charging at and all these different things. So throughout the process, that kept moving. We kept moving, kept moving. So it got up to 95, 96%. And then when it got all the way to 100 and it said it was done, the machine shut off. This dropped down to 89. My battery was 89% charged. So I went from a 0 charge to an 89% charge on a battery that I thought was not any good. I put a voltmeter on it. It had charge. It was no longer 0. It was no longer empty. So I was able to take a battery that I thought was no good and charge it to 89%. So I have a spare battery now because both my cars take the same battery. So I have a spare now. Now, granted, it's an older battery, and I don't know how much life it still has left in it, but I do have a spare. So that's always nice to have one. That's why I usually don't turn in my core charges till I know 100% that I don't have use for that battery anymore. Like I lost a $12 core charge, but I have a battery now, so that's great. It charged in a couple hours. It did everything it was supposed to. It has multiple functions on here. It has the repair thing, so if you have a battery that you think is bad, there's a possibility the cell can be repaired. It has a quick charge. It has a slow charge. It can do various size batteries up to 24 volt. We're going to put a link to purchase this in the comments. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. I definitely would, of all the battery chargers I've ever had, and this is the most recent one I've got, I do like this one the best. It did a really good job. I like the functions that come with it. Automatically shuts off. The only thing I would ask, when you shut it off, you first shut it off and unplug it, you might be wondering what's wrong because the lights stay on. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds for those lights to shut themselves off. It's just residual energy in the system. It will shut off. Don't worry that it's still got power because it doesn't. Just give it a few seconds, maybe a minute to shut itself down. Really nice unit. I like it. I definitely would recommend this unit. It is made by Andeman. I'm going to call it Andeman. I'm not exactly sure, or Andeman or Andeman. I'm going to get Andeman. And give us a thumbs up. Get you one of these units.